I was 11. And as 11 I was in my family. We moved to Providence, Rhode Island. Another friend of mine moved to New York City. He was, I think he was 2 years older than me, so he was 13. So he moved to New York City. I didn't hear from the guy. And then I heard that he got deported when he was like 22, 23. And then I went to visit the Dominican Republic, to my hometown. And I see that they say, hey, your friend, he's deported now. He was a drug dealer in New York, and now he's deported here, he's doing bad things. So I didn't think twice about it. I went back to the United States, and then the following year I visited the Dominican Republic again. And now my friend was wanted. He was a wanted guy because he robbed a bank and killed someone. So then at that time, the government hired this hitman, these sicarios, to take care of these deportees who were taking over the country. And basically, you had 3 strikes, you dead, what it comes down to. That was the law they established. So the government paid these hitmen to take care of these bad dudes. So when I went to visit, it was summertime, and this car came into town, this little Toyota. It had about 50 bullet holes in it. And this bad boy, this hitman, came out of the car with he always had 2 cops with him, officials. And he was sort of like an undercover. So he comes out of that car and goes to my neighbor's house, knocks on the door, and the old lady, my neighbor, comes out crying, saying, please don't kill my son, don't kill my son, which is sort of like what you see in the film. And then he goes and finds our neighbor under the bed, pulls him out by his hair, brings him inside in the middle, brings him to the middle of the park, takes out his gun and shoots him in the head. And my friend just drops dead. He picks him up, the 2 cops pick him up, the guys with the uniform, and threw him in the back of his Toyota in the trunk. And they drove him around the town, and then drove him to the city. And I was like, what is that? Who is that? And then I did research and found out that the government was paying these hitmen to take care of these bad dudes, these deportees that were taking over the country, because these deportees, they knew English. They felt that Dominican Republic cops were not paid enough, they didn't care enough. Some of them had guns without bullets, so they're like, oh shit, you know, I'll take over this country. So then that's why the government paid these hitmen to take care of these bad guys. So in the process of doing research, I found out that generals were getting millionaires, becoming millionaires, which is what you see in the film. I found out that the government was corrupted itself, using drugs, using the narcos and the military guys to make money. It's all about making money. So that's where the whole idea of the film came about. And at the end of the day, I made the film it got changed, the script got changed like 14 different times because the government was changing. And so the story had to change to what was happening at the time during being realistic to what's happening with the government. So that's why it took so long to make. And that's how I came to get this film, Soga, the story-wise, based on